was pretty decent. I'm still learning how to maneuver around with the new platform. So I'm back, right? Uh, yeah, I'm back. Uh, so as you saw, the title said, "Who are you as a broadcaster?" Right? Who are you? Like, who are we? What do we stand for? Like, what type of content do we put out? What is our whole get down? You know what I mean? Whatever it may be. I bring this to attention because I also have a show that's called a podcaster's vision, and what it does is it caters to the actual podcasters, and it actually turned out to be a pretty hot segment, something that I am picking back up and spicing up a lot. But I had used a plethora of podcasters, some that I had just met, that were able to leave like maybe like a 5 minute, 10 minutes. It's not live. It's not me and the broadcast or the podcaster. It's their audio that they record maybe for like 5 minutes, 10 minutes tops, and they talk about who they are as a podcaster, why they came up with the name, their vision, why they do what they do, what inspires them. It's lets a person know who they're listening to. So like when you listen to a podcaster, you get a whole different type of you humanize more with them. You get like a gist about them, like a little bio. So it's pretty cool. And so that's what this title is kind of saying, like, who are you as a broadcaster? Hello, how are you today? Lovely seeing you here. Isn't it crazy? What do you think of the new setup, Tony? Like, what's your thoughts? Do you like it? Is it a very, it's like a whole different, like if I didn't know any better and I didn't know where I was, like this, what this app was, you could tell me it was a whole different app and I'd be like, just put a different title on it. And I'd be like, what? This is a new app? I'm like, this is how something's clearly wrong here. And I kept checking. I was like, no, this is apps. I saw like people that I know. I was like, oh, they changed the whole platform. Like, whoa, like a whole facelift. So, I mean, it's cool. It's cool. But so this is my second go about on here. I'm still learning like how to maneuver around on here. Totally different, like just a whole different platform. I wouldn't have known any better. I thought I was somewhere else. I said, "Oh, I must have typed it in wrong." I was like, "This clearly isn't the same app." I was a little disappointed, and I said, "Let me just give it a try." And it's cool. It doesn't present itself to have like the features and stuff until you mess around with it a little bit, and then you'd be like, oh, okay, I could still do the title, I could do this, I could do that. I'm just like, but what? Does this have anything with that whole metaverse? That's what clicked to me. Yeah, but as far as carrying out this topic here, what type of broadcaster, it struck a chord to me because I get around in a lot of different apps, which I'm trying to minimize now. The more I see how to get us into this little world, uh, I see a lot of drama and things that make no sense. And I was talking to someone today in a certain platform, and it was actually by the name of Stereo, and I opened up a room, that kind of catered to people. Like, talk about yourself. I was like, let's speak about ourselves. We're always talking about the next person or the world, like what people need to do, what people need to do. Like, no, what do we need to do? Let's come on. Let's start talking about our own shit sometimes. Let's make sure we remember our shit stink. But not even that. It also just kind of pulls back up us also always being so critical of other people, and holding accountability and putting the focus back on ourselves too, without trying to prove anything to anybody or whatever, just like keeping it 100, keeping it all the way funky, and so yeah, so that too, because we should, and it's nothing wrong with it, and it keeps it people relate more when they know they're actually talking to somebody that's really about some shit, that's been through some shit, that's not trying to act like they ain't been through some shit, or going through some shit, or knowing how to bring it back in on themselves and not be trying to like always, you know, it's just a good something to think about. But anyways, the drama, right? Let me just tell you, I don't even know where to start. The shit that I have listened to. And you know how people can feel like they're talking and they're bringing some kind of resolve and coming together and working on something. Then you can just find yourself completely just talking like in circles. Like, okay, we've talked long enough. Where's action? Or you're in in a setting where you're trying to get past your differences and like, how can we move on so we can work together and be stronger? And then you sit there and you see it all fall to shits because that whole core um like the solution, like you start there, like where are we trying to go so we can stay focused, and then that whole thing just dissolves because people don't know how to communicate or be a part of without being divided, like so problematic. I'm going to give you some examples. So right, so one of the topics that has been luring around a certain platform by the name of something house. There's been topics of like the amongst the black community, the African American, the melanin tone community, the melanin black and brown community, uh, about within the group with the men and the women going about, you know, I guess addressing the problems of the distance and the disconnect, but not in a healthy manner because there's like no resolve. Like, where are we trying to get to? It's just put it out there, complain, 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 and it gets wild. And what I sit back and I see is nobody's willing to cave or be like, but where are we trying to get to? Let's address it. Let me tell you how you come off, how you make me feel or us feel. Let me tell you this. Be able to hold each other accountable. What are we trying to get to? But when it's just like, F you, you guys ain't shit. You know, and a lot of it's been on the man side, speaking on black women's point. And I could sit back and be very biased and unbiased, whatever you want to call it, and see where the problem lies. And it's like nobody's willing to listen. Everybody's ready to respond and not listen. And I could see where the men is coming from. I could see where some of the women come from. But I could definitely lately see a lot of where men in these situations are coming from, but I could see also where the problem resides. So this is one of the big things. But what I wanted to shed light to was the stupid shit that people will argue about. Uh, hey there, Haps Robert Jones. Welcome to the show. But check this out. And so the things that you can argue about, like, oh, women, and now this whole money thing, women want a man that makes this and that. That's a topic, right? And then there's other topics. So this one I came across where I just was like blown the F away that this could even be a topic. It was about, you know, the stage was black women expressing how black women are saying like the danger of the disrespect of a black woman, or the danger, you know, like from the miss, you know, the missing, the you know, just all the things that comes with like being a black woman, right? Just to say that for namesake. And then here comes this group where this was a discussion, and then here comes the group of the black men, right? And do you know what the argument was? Was who was more disrespected? Like the black women in that group setting was like, black women, we go disrespected, blah, this and that. They were like, we're not having it. Black men are way disrespected. It wasn't even a fact. Why was that? It should have been a statement and be like, okay. And let me tell you why we feel this way. Okay. Nope. Couldn't do that. It was like, no, we are more disrespected. And not on top of the whole like complaining about it, like, see, y'all even want to take that too. Like, we are more disrespected. I was like, is this even a, are you guys really fighting over who's more disrespected? That's, first of all, the most alarming one is that we know that this is a situation. So, and I just can't even wrap my head around. See what I'm saying? That was the argument. So I just wanted to bring that to light because it takes me back to what kind of broadcaster you are. Like, what is your point when you take a platform, and what are you trying to like get across? Like, what is your whole intent? Because it builds. It's a building block. It sets the stage for who you are, what part you play, and what you want to carry as a podcaster, or broadcaster, or whoever. And I think that when I see these different groups with these different, and that was just one I brought to light that most people probably wouldn't even shed light on for certain different reasons. I did. It was concerning, and then it also to me showed like, what purpose does this make? It just creates more of some more tension, and it puts stuff in people's head, and because sometimes people don't even be thinking stuff until they hear it from somewhere else, and then they've adopted the whole mental like, yeah, you're right. Doesn't help. So let's be broadcasters with solutions, and let's answer it. Hello there, whoever this is on the other end. I would like to let you know that I am live. Do you consent?
Yes, I can say.
Okay, you consent. Can you tell us who you are today, sir?
I'm an extra every day.
Okay. Well, we appreciate you stopping by. We're right here live on HAPS TV.
Oh, okay. I can't get on my Apps TV.
You can't. Do you want to talk about it here?
I mean, I can't get on it because I think it's because I don't remember my password. It says that I have to have a certain amount of people or following to be on Apps now.
Wait, what?
You have to have a certain amount of followings to be on there. Yeah.
I never heard such a thing. I mean, I got on here just like bada bing, bada boom.
Yeah, but you got a big following too. All right, I just sent you something.
Oh, what you call it? Oh, so OG Classic Jones, he said you don't have to. It says that it was discussed and resolved. So you should be. Is that what you're saying, right? So you should be all right. That's what you're saying, OG Classic Jones. Yes. You heard what I said?
Yes, I heard you said that.
So you should be good. OG Classic
Oh,
Jones just told me right now.
okay, well, I mean, I guess now it's just looking up everything.
Okay.
Then I can go live on it. I'm
Cool.
trying to think of passwords, but I can't seem to think of the passwords, so I'm going to have to give myself all new passwords.
Yeah. Don't have that thing where you can put in forgot password and then it sends it to your email.
Yeah, but when I do that, all it does is hook me up to the link. It don't add it to it just put me right back to the link.
He said you don't need a password. He said send an email to contact@haps.co and let them know. And then you don't need a password. You should just have to put in a phone number now. Yes, because that's what I did. I put in a phone number. Yep. So just put in a phone number, and have you updated the HAPS app on your device? On your
Yeah,
devices?
phone number, but it asked me 3 times. Said my time and ran out. But I finally got on. When I got on, it gave me that message I showed you about once I got on and trying to go live. So I try to connect all the other things like YouTube and all that, and it says that I didn't have enough, so it wouldn't let me go. So I still tried it. It wouldn't let me. Kept saying my password was wrong, but I know that some of my passwords are right.
I missed the landscape too. Yeah. Well, just try it again. Like try if you update it, just try to put it the phone number. And again, because you said whatever was going on before, it shouldn't. Because I know when I signed on, it took me right to putting in your phone number. I put it in, and then it sent me I think something to my phone, and then I think, but yeah, that was all. It was all.
Yeah, I mean, I was on when I did it, but to go live, it was something different.
Yeah, I went live too.
I ain't been able to go live yet.
Yeah.
It and then it said that
Because as soon as it gets you on, you should be able to set your stuff up, and then like before, like and then go press like okay, go live. You know.
no, it did it reverse to me. I set up my everything, and then I hit next to go live, and then that's when set up everything. So when I tried to set up everything, it told me I only had 250. They required for you to have 10,000
Yeah, I didn't
followers.
see such a thing. You should go back and check. You think you might want to get in contact with like OG Classic Jones says. Just give a email to the to what was that email again? And yeah, you need to email Haps that contact the email I just read you, and then just let them know, and then they'll fix it for you, and then voila, you'll be good to go. You're going to have to most likely do less work than you think that you're about to attempt to do.
Yeah, you could be right. You could be
That's
right.
Tony D. I did. I made it on. Still got questions though. Actually, you have someone right here right now. Huh?
I thought it was easier. The one side, put my phone in, and everything I had locked in would be already locked in, but it's not that way.
Yeah, yeah. You should call. You should email Haps. That's what you're gonna have to do. That's what everybody here, right? Right? Everyone is saying to email Haps because I guess there was some glitches and stuff, but that's not. You shouldn't have to even go through all that. I mean, if you're going to do this, you might as well just email.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Thanks for even stopping by. I'm in for a minute too. I appreciate everybody's help. Let me make sure I'm following. Thank you, Bill. Let me make sure I subscribe to you. And of course, I'm already subscribed to Tony. OG. Let's see, I might subscribe to. Subscribe to OG Classic Jones. And yeah, yeah. Make sure I'm subscribed. What in the hootin' dagger? Okay. That's weird. I don't know why I can't do that. Okay. Oh, same person. Okay. And of course, I'm subscribed to. I've never been subscribed to Tony Smith. I am so sorry. Shame on me. Shame on me, Tony Smith. I wouldn't be mad if he was mad at me. You should be mad at me. My mobile still access. Okay, for sure, for sure. I'll definitely be checking in because I want to watch like other people. I like want to do the whole interacting thing, like bring somebody up and see how that looks. Because like somebody was just saying, they missed the landscape and all that too. Yeah, whatever I just said, I'm crazy. I'm a wild one. But yeah, I appreciate everybody stopping by. And yeah, I'm very interested to see where this goes. Would you like to say anything, our guest? So I'm just being rude, huh? Go ahead. Would you like to say anything before we go?
It's okay to be extra.
He said it's okay to be extra. Well, there you have it. It's okay to be extra. But I appreciate you guys. Haps, keep it up. I'm here. I'm here for it. I'm here to see what happens. So until next time, everybody. Don't laugh at me. But you should be mad because I just now subscribed to you. That's so crazy. Forgive me. Forgive me. I'll be having to check myself sometimes. It's all good. But much love to everybody. I definitely will be back soon. Thank you. Thank you for the awards. And I'm flattered. Don't even trust me. Can you tell? I am very flattered. Thank you so much. And get you. I man, keep going, keep going. It's like no, I owe you some gifts. I do. I do. Thank you, everybody. Have a blessed night. Stay safe, stay positive, stay kind, and peace.